Hello, my name is Justin. I recently had a website done by the Softpulse Infotech team, and I wanted to leave a review on the work that they completed, which I thought was exceptional. So I had them create an entirely new website for me as I launched one of my watch brands. And when I met with Sandeep, it was clear that he was the right person to handle this job and manage this project for me. So some of the things that were the most important for this project was one, staying on budget and completing the project with an accurate timeline, being able to complete all the tasks, and the communication, which was huge with me. So when we talked about the budget, he had some concerns with what we were going to be able to complete for the allotted budget. And so we made some compromises, but overall, I think that the work that he completed could not have been done for a cheaper price. I think the price was extremely competitive. I couldn't ask for better results for the price. And when I had priced other people to complete the work, other companies, he was significantly lower in the price. So that was a huge plus for me and something that made it an easy choice to work with him. Another thing that was really important to me was a timeline. We're working with a very strict timeline. We're talking to the day. The watches were scheduled to launch. We had maybe a 3-day buffer where he said that we would be able to complete the project. I think it took around 35 business days, and he made it happen. All along the way, we were able to see the results. We used Shopify, and so we were able to view the work that they had completed, and if we saw things that we thought would need adjusting, we were able to make those notes and have him adjust that accordingly before the final finished product, so things were able to be adjusted along the way. I would also like to note that yes, they did complete it on time, everything was perfect, and even after support was great. If we had questions regarding certain things that may have glitched or anything like that, he was there, no problem, to fix anything that we could have needed. Another thing that was really important to me was being able to complete the tasks. So I've worked with numerous web developers before in teams from around the world, and everyone will promise that they can do what you want, but not everyone can. And so it was really important for me to see that they were able to do exactly what we wanted and that they were able to complete all of our requested web pages, and they were, no problem. I was actually a little bit surprised because I thought that they were going to have to change some things to make it a little easier on the coding or something like that, but they did everything perfect. There was no glitches, nothing like that. We were very, very pleased with how the functionality of the website turned out and that they were able to do everything that we requested with really no confusion, no questions asked. Which brings me to another very important thing that we talked about when making this decision was the communication. So for us, the communication is a huge factor in our business, and we wanted to be able to communicate with whoever we were dealing with frequently. And it wasn't just like here's the project and just do it and then show it to us delivered. We wanted to be a part of the process and to be able to see updates and just overall communicate with the Softpulse team and Sandeep about how the project was going, making sure we were on the correct timeline and everything looked good for launch, because like I mentioned before, we only had a few days and then that website was being launched. The models were released and everything worked out. So communication was great, was really, really good. They have great English. There was no confusion. The language barrier was a non-factor, and everything that we relayed to them, they understood, and were able to turn into our website. So overall, I think that there is no better company to work with for any kind of web development than Softpulse, Infotech, and Sandeep's team. I will be absolutely, I own a number of websites and I will be using them from now on for all of my web work, my web design, my future web design, and will be recommending them to any of my colleagues who need web development. So we're over the moon, very, very pleased with the work that was completed, and we really couldn't have asked for a better price or a better timeline or anything. We were just ecstatic with how everything turned out. The websites are beautiful, and we can't wait to work with them again. So I hope this helped influence your decision. If you have any questions, you can contact Sandeep or anyone from the Softpulse team and get my email directly, and you can ask me directly. I welcome any concerns that you may have about them, because they were great working with me, and I know they'll be great working for you. So thank you again.